It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And now in the box, D. Strange Gordon. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
ああ、ハルさんどうもどうも。なんかヘッドセットの音がおかしかったですね。なんか音とか大丈夫ですか？なんか全然聞こえんかって。どんなもんですか？問題なさそうですか？なんか全然聞こえんかったっすね。多分大丈夫と思うんですけどね。ああ、いけますか。よいしょ。
First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now.
今日も一日お疲れ様でした。今日なんかずっと雨降ってるんですよね。止まないですね。
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He brings a 4 for 12 line.
ああ、はい。3時から降り始めました。ほんまよう降りますよ。
And it's fouled away. Darvish has racked up over 70 innings on the mound and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Here's the 1-1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
よう降りますね。
Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a base hit on the line.
5時前
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into play here at 273, 11 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
かなりでかくなるな。よいしょ。
The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Senzel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Mahle gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now here's the first offering, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse. Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
The 1-2. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
加藤さんか。
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Tucupita Marcano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Splitter, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Strange Gordon into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate is Mike Moustakas, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
So here's Tyler Naquin, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 2-1. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Oh, and this is swung out and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Tyler Mahle, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Barnhart is off of first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Ready with the 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Has a look, now the pitch, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right.
これはあかん。
Castellanos will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Over to first, and that retires the side. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, D. Strange Gordon. First pitch on its way.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. This will kick up against the wall now.
三塁行かれてる。
And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
けど1点取られ
Catch
る。
is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
1 out, base is empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1, fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reds lead this one 2-0. In to hit will be Trent Grisham, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
The 1-0. Chopped out to short. He's got it.
ショートゴロ
He's set
か。
down 1 away.
Batting none.
Next to hit, Yu Darvish. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's the 0-2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
かなり際どいな。
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
よいしょ。
Now here's the first offering. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
防御率まで一緒。珍しいな。
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit is Tucker Barnhart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Barnhart is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
よいしょ。ああ、改めてこんばんは。お疲れ様でした。
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta
ま
find
た
a way.
点
You can't
取ら
go
れ
down
ました。
3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring
ダル
at
ビッ
him
シュ
or
さんも
swinging
よ
at
う
him. You have
打
to
たれ
find
ま
a
すね、
way
なんか。
to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for
久しぶりの
Cincinnati
こ
thus
の
far.
昼間の試合ですね。ナイターが多いんですけど、
And he
たま
struck
に
him
昼間
out,
もあ
his
ります。
8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Gosuke Kato. From the stretch.
あ
And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter
あ、
there. He got a
その
hanger in
時
the
によ
middle
っ
of
た
the
らね、
plate.
昼
He
間
could
や
have
ったり
come
するんですけ
unglued,
どね。
but he didn't. He stayed focused.
多分土曜日、日曜日とかちゃいますかね。昼間は。夜は大概平日が多いですよね。
To the plate now, Tucupita Marcano as he'll go
まあ
after the
日
first
本で
pitch
も
to him and
ね、
comes up
祝
empty.
日
It's
と
strike
か
one.
土日
These
は
are the
昼間に
moments
や
in
っ
the
たり
game that can sway it
し
one
ま
way
す
or
からね。
another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Kato on at first, nobody out. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head, 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster.
Here's Will Myers as he'll take a look at ball
な
1.
りまし
Struck
た。
out in his first at-bat.
待望の新作が出ますからね。メジャーの最新作が。
50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing.
昼間の1時からプレイできるんですけどね。
High in the air out to center field. Nick
夜の
Wilson
0時じゃないんですよね。
hauls it
なん
in
かアメ
without
リ
any
カ時
trouble,
間
and
の
there are 2 away.
深夜0時からに統一されとって、
Now at the plate here is Eric Hosmer. He drew a base on
ちょう
balls
ど
his
日本
first
時
time
間
up.
の昼の1時なんですよね。
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And now the first pitch as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
ああ、見れない。仕事中ですね。まあ、設定やなんや。
Pulled toward right
やっ
center
とったら
field.
前
And
1
after it is
時
Naquin, he gets there to make the play,
15
and
分と
that
か
ends
20
the
分と
inning.
か
One left for San Diego.
なるんちゃい
They
ますか
trail
ね。
in this one 3-0.
開幕試合がまたなんか独特の雰囲気で
New
面
inning
白い
set
で
to
すよ
get
ね。
underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyler Mahle.
開幕ならではのなんか緊張感というか、
He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, D. Strange Gordon.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And there's out number 2.
まあ日本じゃね、ここまでリアルな野球ゲームないですからね。
Next to stand in is Nick Senzel. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
もう動きがちゃいますもんね。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
And a swing
なん
from
か
him
も
yields a
う
foul pop out
生
of
身
play
の
to the
人間
right.
みたいなリアルな動きするから。
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
ああ、そうなんですね。昼休みの時間が違うんですか。変わるんですね。
Popped him up.
お
And
っと
Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats for the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate.
このレポーターさんも去年からね、おらんくなったから。
He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to bat, Austin Nola. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
うん。
In the air to straightaway right.
ああ、あかんか。
Castellanos is there and he'll
ワ
bring
トニー
this
さ
one
んも
in.
ね、今多分、あれですね。
So next
アメリカン
to
フ
bat
ッ
will
ト
be
ボールの
Jake
ね、
Cronenworth. He's
なんか
0 for
仕事
1
やってる
after
みたい
grounding
で。
out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
ハイディ・ワトニーさん。
One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is under this one, and that's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
まあでも昨日の試合は、シンさんもかなり興奮しとったみたいですね。うん、有名リポーターみたいですけどね。
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
リポーター業界では有名みたいですよ。
All even at 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2. Grounded to
あ
short.
あ、アウトした。
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's
Ah,
an infield
full
single.
time.
That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Nick Tanalou will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
さすがにちょっとダルビッシュさんもよう打たれるんで変えますわ。
Now a move over to first.
よう見たらこれね、日差しが微妙に違ってく
He's
るんです
set.
よ。
Here it comes. As he'll watch a first pitch
日が
curveball
陰っ
drop
て
in
きて
there
る
for
というか、
strike one, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game.
どこまでリアルに再現してるんだっていうぐらい時間が過ぎていってますからね。
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave one, still down 3-0.
よっしゃ、変えますか。
Matt Strom takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You gotta love guys auto taking you go if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch
服
right
の
there. Going
汚れと
right
か
after
も
one
ちゃ
of
ん
the
と
better
汚れ
hitters
てい
on
きま
this
すからね。
team. Not afraid to execute.
The 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in right and
あ
back
とは
out
で
of
も唯
play.
一なん
Count
か
holds
雨
it
降った時
0-2.
なんかね、服が濡れないんですよ。そこはちょっと再現されてないんですけど。
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
でも雨降ったら白線がねすぐに消えるんですよ。
Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
服もこう濡れて染み込んでなんかベチャっとしたような感じにならないですよね。
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
このヘルメットのテカリ具合はすごいですけどね。
First offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1
まあ
man.
でも毎年毎年まあちょっとずつ進化してるん
Fastball
ですよ
just
ね。
misses. That's ball 1. No
より
offer
なん
on
か
that
人
one. 2
間らし
balls and
く
a strike.
動きの
Couple
モーションを増や
strikeouts
した
early
り
in
と
the
か
game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
This is in the air out to left field. O'Grady is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
なあでもこのリアルさはね
Mike Moustakas
10年
will
前
stride
か
in
ら
again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he
ソフ
did
ト
back
出て
in the
ましたからね。
fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
なんやかんや11年前ですかね。初めてこのメジャーに触れたのは。
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
あの時からめっちゃリアルやったからね。
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first.
思わ
Saves
ず
an error as this
即
side
買い
is
してまいり
retired.
ましたからね。
Reds are down and ordered, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
そっからもうね、どっぷりハマりまくって、過去作も揃えて、なんやかんやも毎年買ってますからね。もうメジャーコレクションにしてますからね。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
In now, Gosuke Kato. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Lifted down the line in left.
あ、落ちた。
And that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on the line.
Standing in now, Tucupita Marcano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
鼻がもうゴ
Wow,
ロ
the
ゴロしま
Padres
した。
have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And it's fouled away. O'Grady over at second. Cato at first with no outs. Now a ball lined hard toward right center.
多分いった。あ、取られた。
Naquin is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
意外と伸びん
And
かっ
he'll
た
indeed
です
move
ね。
up 90 feet, putting runners at the
右
corners
中間
now
抜
with
ける
one
と思っ
away.
たのに。
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here.
ここは
He
1点
probably
取り
doesn't
たい
want
で
to
すけ
flirt
ど
with
ね。
loading the bases.
And this
Otto.
one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Oh, しゃいった。
Line drive, and
2点
that's
入
a
った。
base hit into center field. And the second
よ
run
う
is
やく
across
2
to
点。
make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Wade Miley will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th
逆転
appearance
の
of
チ
the
ャンス
season.
ですね。 まあ、ようやくピッチャーも変わって、まあでも左ですけどね。
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball one. Flew out last time up. The 1-0.
Oh,
there's a base hit
捉え
on
た
the
捉
line.
えた。完璧でした。
So now to the plate, Austin Nola hit in the air down the left field line.
上がりすぎか。
Senzel backing up on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in is Jake Cronenworth, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at
やっ
three.
と追いついた。
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up,
きっ
but keeps
ち
the
りセ
inning
ン
going
タ
as
ー返
well.
し
Yeah,
で。
just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag
いやー、
ambush.
連打
Here we
連
go
打で。
now.
あ、またピッチャーか。うん。外野。
Tommy Pham will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
つながってきましたね。さあ、ちょっとピッチャーも準備しながら。ちゃんと肩作っとかんとね、いきなり投げると調子崩すんですよね。
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
心の準備がいるか。
He's got a 3 for 7
ある
line.
程度投げとかんと
4 runs
ね、
here in this half inning.
いきなり投げろ言われたら、ちょっと待ってくれみたいな。
Now this pitch is
おー、また
lined
ヒット、また
into
ヒット。
left center field. That's a base hit. And this will
The left fielder, number 5, Ryan O'Grady.
at the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Grisham on second.
この
Pham
い
at
かに
first,
こ
2 out
の
in
ね、
the inning.
ボール球を振らんようにするかっていう。
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Mustakis is there on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Reds 3.
この人か。
Austin Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
まあでももう10年以上やってますけど、世界一になったん1回だけなんですよ。なかなかやっぱ世界一ってね、なれないですね。まあとこまで行っても結局最後勝てんくてね。
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
ちょうど3年前にね、初めて世界一になったんですね。
So he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 and 2, here it comes.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Now a swinging bunt.
なかなかね、至難の技ですけど。あの時のチームのメンバーはほんまめっちゃ強かったっすからね。
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
最後の試合も3回連続負けて、その後4回連続勝って世界一ですからね。もう崖っぷちに立たされて、そっから奇跡の4連勝で世界一で。
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed
特にや
hitter.
っぱ
Didn't get the
短
strike,
期
but
決
I
戦は
like
ね、
the
ほ
idea
んま
behind the
難しい
pitch.
ですよね。
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of
リアル
that.
野球。
Pulled hard, but it's foul
3
down the
回
first
負け
base
て
side.
もうあかんかなっ
That's
て
a
いう
real nice location with that fastball up
と
and
こ
in
まで
on
追
the
い込ま
hands.
れてから
Hard to do much with that because a
奇
hitter
跡
really
の
can't
4
extend
連
his
勝って
arms
いう。
very easily.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's
まあ、おま
fastball
けに
middle
こ
in, then
の
it
ね、
starts
ペ
bearing
ナ
in
ン
on
ト
your
レー
back
ス
leg,
が
and unless
試
you
合
hit it
が
out
また
front,
長いん
there's
ですよ
nothing
ね。
much you can do with that.
162試合あるんでね。長いんですよ、
Stepping in
1
now,
年が。
Davy Grion. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Popped up. Hosmer over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go
お
the
まけに
Reds.
また、
They're still
ね、
down
日程が
5-3.
超過密日程ですからね。普通になんか2週間連続試合したりとかするから、
Now we're going to have a conference
相
at the
当
home
体
plate
力い
area,
りま
so
す
it
よ
would
ね。
appear that we'll see a double switch
で
here.
休みも1回か2回しかないから、1回休ん
Will
で
come on now,
2
and
週
he'll
間
slide
連
into
続
the 7th
野
spot
球
in the
やって
lineup
ね、
following the double switch. Tyler
なかな
Stevenson
かこ
is into the
の
ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's
1
spot,
年
hitting
間やっ
ninth
てい
now
くんが
on the
大
double
変ですけど
switch.
ね。
The second baseman, Yosuke Gutso.
First pitch of the AB now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
いやー、まだプロ野球のが増しちゃいます。メジャーかなりね、すごいですよ。日程が。ようあんだけがっつりやり込むなと思うんですけど。まだプロ野球の方が増しちゃいま
And
す
the
から。
pitch.
メジャーリーグはね、これでもかと試合詰め込んでくるから。
swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to
おま
contact
け
on
に
the
アメリ
ball
カっ
way out
て
of the zone. One out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was
面
swinging the
積
bat
が
now,
広いから
trying to
ね、
protect
移
before
動
the
がめっ
ball
ちゃ時
even
間
left
か
the
かるんで
pitcher's
すよ。
hand. That pitch wasn't even close.
日
He
本
would
や
have
った
needed
ら
a
そこまで
flagpole
ね、
to hit that
時
one.
間かからないですけど、アメリカって広いから、飛行機乗ってもめちゃくちゃ時間かかりますからね。あま
Into
り
the
にも
box
広
now.
すぎて。
Tucapita Marcano as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that
ああ
time
だ
for
から
strike 2.
選手らも大変や思いますよ。移動もしんどいし、休みも少ないしね。まあ、待遇はいいですけど、その分かなりしんどいですよね。
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
まあ大谷さんぐらいになったらもうもらえる金額がちゃいますけどね。なかなかゆっくりできんですよね。なんぼ夜試合や言うても移動だけでも時間かかるから。
So here's Will Myers.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
で、おまけにまたね、
He's
試合
ready. Here's
で
the 0-1. And he
結果
turns
出
this
さん
one
と
around high and deep to center field.
落とされますからね。しんどい中で結果を出さなあかんっていう。だから大谷さんとかすごいですよね。ほんまにもう天才プレーヤーですね。
Here's the pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Grady is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
大体でも、ね、4月から始まって9月いっぱいとか試合やりますからね。
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out.
ああ、厳しい世界ですけどね。
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
もう怪我とかね、成績悪なったら首切られますからね。まあ選手が多いから常にこうね、競争しながら抜きつ抜かれつで。まあでもね、選手によったらなんか不運な事故で怪我ばっかりする人もおるから、まああれはほんま災難ですよね。チャリンコ乗っとってこけて怪我して骨折したとか。
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
どこで怪我するかわからんすもんね。
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Reds are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit.
特に大物選手になると際どいとこ攻められるからどうしてもデッドボールが多いでしょ。 で、またそれで当たりどこ悪かったら骨折したりとか、そんなんもある
Amir
からね。
Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
The pitch. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Wow.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. And the pitch.
でもだいぶ日本人選手もね、メジャーだいぶ行ってますもんね、最近。
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
話は変わりますが、
Maybe
代
trying
打
to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Luis Campusano steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. And now he'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First offering. And this is swung on and missed on a ball that hits him in the process. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Strange Gordon waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First delivery to him.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. Looping a blast, and this game's tied.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they hang on to their 5-3
YouTube
lead.
チャンネル帰ったら登録して LINE で頼まれました。そうなんですね。
Luis Campusano will stay in the ball game as he'll
そ
likely
れはあ
do
りが
pitching
たいで
from
す。
here out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Drew Pomeranz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
チャンネルちょっと多いですけど。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
でもなんやかんやね。
Fouled off.
2017年の12月ぐらいですかね。そっからなんか動画上げるようになって。
Struck him out. Struck him out again. I should say his third punch out of the game. Stepping up is Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of his hitter instead of behind.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
3年で
One out, nobody on.
今年のだから12月で6年目ですかね。
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Mike Moustakis. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
だからこのちゃうわ。YouTube のメジャーチャンネルが一番新しいですね。
A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The Reds down to their last strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, look at Hosmer. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. San Diego rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Strom earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Drew Pomeranz wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
全部のチャンネル登録。なんとかそのまま行きましたね。まあでもこのチームはね、まだ調子はいい方なんですけど、それでもね、2位やけど、上のチームが強すぎるんですよ、これ。10.5 離れてますからね。めちゃくちゃ強いんですよ、これ。貯金結構あるけど、さらに貯金持ってますからね。どんだけ強いんやっていう。この3位もよう見たら、借金7なんですよね。ここの差があまりにも激しすぎて。これをでも縮めよう思ったらなかなかもう直接対決でね、勝たんことには難しいでしょうね。ちょうどこの3連戦始まりますね。ここをなんとかできたら3連勝できたらいいんですけど、 まあ、なかなか強いっすからね。うん。9月もちょこちょこあるけど、まあ、なかなか、10.5 は遠いですね。よっしょ。この選手もなんか、ド派手なパフォーマンスするんですけどね。まあ、薬物でちょっと捕まりましたけどパッケージになってたけど、去年なんか薬物使ってんのバレて、処分食らってましたからね。残念ながら。よっしょ。さあ、終わりましょうかね。うん。かなりね、有名選手やったんですけど、薬物使っとってね。で、バレて、試合出れんくなって、一気になんか、ファンから叩かれましたけど。はーい。お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではでは。